Hi, this is Jesse Santiago. I'm here with Michael Karubin. This one's going to be talking about FMA takedowns. So FMA takedowns is very similar to Silat. So some of the terms I'll be using is Silat terms, as that's how we learned it. So basic takedowns, we have an inside arm drag, outside arm drag, head and arm manipulation, sometimes referred to as the putter kapala, and then the reverse putter kapala, which is the opposite direction. So from that, the inside arm drag is basically I'm on his inside line. So if he extended his arm out from here, I'm on his inside line. I want to control the arm, get in the crook of his elbow, pull down at a 45 degree, and drop. Okay? So that offsets his balance. Notice that his head bounced off my shoulder, which could happen. So outside arm drag is, move this way a little bit. I'm on the outside of his body. Same concept applies. If I'm able to control his arm, I'm going to strike down with my left hand. And this is going to act as a rolling pin. So make sure you get the crook of the elbow. Same thing, I'm going to strike down. That's the outside arm drag. So from a different angle, from here, inside arm drag. From here, outside arm drag. Okay, so Mike is compliant right now. For safety purposes, we are on wooden floors, so he has to go with it. But if you want to go harder with it, we recommend you do this on mats. Okay, so with that in mind, we have inside, outside arm drag. If we switch, head and arm manipulation, the putter kapala is basically from here. I want to control his head and bend him down and get into this position. So the head and arm manipulation is just this motion right here. I control his arm, I push down in his head, and I turn the wheel. Okay, so that's putter kapala, or head and arm manipulation. From a different angle, again, from here, I control his head, try to pull it down, control his arm, and I do a turning motion. So from here, that's the head and arm manipulation. Reverse putter kapala, from here, I have to get behind him. So I got to pull on his head and swing his arm back at the same time. If he has a strong base, kick him behind the leg. Okay? Switch directions. So from here, from right lead. So traditionally when they teach this, they always teach right lead forward because the majority of people are right-handed. So they go one. From here, again, this flings back, this pulls back at the same time. Usually you want to rake, get underneath the nose, etc. Control the head, control the arm, and they fall. Okay? So that's the inside arm drag, outside arm drag, putter kapala, and reverse putter kapala. So theoretically, hitting is important because he's not going to give that up willingly. So from here, so for fighting southpaw, which is tradition, if I want to go for that arm drag, but he resists, so when he punches, so from here, he's not going with this arm drag. I'm not going to go fishing for this technique, so I'm going to forget this. Hit him, hit him, hit him, okay? Especially if he's going to resist. Don't go fishing for a technique if it doesn't work. Same thing with the inside arm drag. I parry, if I could get the shot off, good. But I don't know his pain tolerance, and you don't know when you get to a fight, people's pain tolerance can vary. So from here he's fighting. All right, so from here, I could push back, continue the fight standing up. So a lot of these takedowns are theoretical. Usually if I'm trying to go for a takedown like that, I'd hit him a few times. So again, from here, hit him and back down. Okay? So notice that that first arm drag didn't work. I kicked him, or I can punch him, and then I followed through with the takedown. So from here, he attacks. I'm trying to go for the head and arm manipulation here. But let's say he has a strong core and he lifts up. Then I go into something else, okay? All right, sit down. So from a different angle, let's say again, here I hit him, all right? I hit him. But he has a high level of tolerance. I'm trying to go for this arm head manipulation, but he muscles out. I go into something else. Okay? All right? So you should be able to transition into another move if that technique doesn't work. That's how it works theoretically. So from here, I go on the outside. From here, he's resisting this, all right? Then I can go somewhere else. Oh, I ended up in my my standard Putter KAPALA, okay? So from a different angle, from this here, if I'm trying to go for that reverse Putter KAPALA, he attacks here, but he's resisting this here. Oh, it just flows into another transition, okay? So again, if you're practicing this on hard surfaces, be careful. If you want to go with a little more oomph, do it on mats. So if you study any grappling systems, no matter what style it is, see how you could counter it, volley back and forth, and see what you could experiment with to counter your opponent and see what happens. If you have any questions, make sure you leave it down in the comment box below. I'm Justin Santiago with FMA Pulse. I'm here with Mike Rubin. We'll see you next week.